Hey everyone, welcome to Trumi's lecture. Today we shall discuss Biology 5090 and a chapter that we are going to start is Chapter 2 Classification. In this lecture we shall see the basic characteristics of living organism and how they differ from dead organism, and we shall see their classification. Now let's start this chapter. The first thing that we are going to discuss is the characteristics of living organism. There are basically 7 characteristics of living organism. These include movement. Here we shall compare and differentiate movement in two categories. In plant, there is the first category of movement in which plants can't move actually from one place to another. They can move towards or away from light, known as phototropism, towards or away from gravity, known as gravitropism. However, animals which have evolved on Earth have different type of movement known as locomotion. In locomotion, animals move from one place to another in search of food, shelter, or mate. The second characteristic of living organism is respiration. Respiration is the ability of an organism to produce its own energy. Respiration is carried out in mitochondria, an organelle present in the cells of every animal, or you may say every living organism. These mitochondria use the stored form of energy, mainly in form of glucose or other molecule, to synthesize their food. Now, the third characteristic of living organism is sensitivity. Sensitivity is basically the ability of an organism to respond to external stimuli. First of all, we shall see sensitivity in plants. In plants, whenever there is an external stimuli or external threat, plant produces chemical which is part of chemical coordination. It is rather slow coordination, but it takes place to protect the plant. Now we shall see sensitivity in animals. In animals, along with the chemical coordination, another type of coordination is present known as nervous coordination. Nervous coordination takes place with the help of neurons, specialized nerve cells, which carry out the process of coordination. Then the fourth characteristic of living organism is growth. Growth is an irreversible change in size, shape, a process in which organisms grow from smallest size, smallest shape to bigger or more adult form. Then the fifth characteristic of living organism is reproduction. Reproduction is basically the characteristic which is required for the survival of a species, an organism, a community, and things like that. In plants, reproduction takes place by means of production of seeds, or in bryophytes, there is the production of sperm cells or the spermatophyte or gametophyte generation. However, in animals, if we talk about birds, there is the production of eggs on on Earth. These eggs are produced in nests and which hatch into new individuals. In amphibian, eggs are again produced, but eggs are fragile. They are produced in water which hatch into new offspring. In in reptiles, there is the production of eggs which contain a hard shell. Eggs are produced mainly on ground which hatch into new individuals. However, in animals, reproduction takes place by means of a mating process whereby two individuals are involved and the baby usually grows in female body. Then the next characteristic, that is excretion. Excretion is basically the ability of an organism to produce and remove its waste. In plants, excretion basically takes place by means of vacuole. Plants are able to store the waste material in vacuole, which is removed in the you may say autumn season when the leaves are shed. The seventh and the last characteristic of living organism is nutrition. Nutrition is the ability of an organism to take in substances required for growth from external surroundings, and plant or animal use these compounds to grow into an individual adult or a bigger form. These seven characteristics can be remembered in form of a shortcut key that is known as Mrs. Green. That is all for the first lecture. I hope to see you in the second lecture.